Hey guys, today I want to talk about networking and what makes it so hard and how can make it easier. I had an opportunity to go and visit one of the colleges and talk about networking, and there's several case scenarios. So in the next few videos, I'm going to do a quick networking career series just to help you from some of the scenarios that was presented, and hopefully you find that helpful. So let's get started. Scenario number 1. You see a pharmacist that you met briefly a year ago at a conference. You wanted to keep in touch, but because of circumstances, the connection never happened. How do you approach this pharmacist and start a conversation? First of all, I would say depends on how long it was, and here is say about a year ago. So it's been a while. So what I would start out with, and if you remember the details of the conversation you had last, you would just say, go up to the pharmacist and said, "Hi, my name is Anne. I am a P4 student at X college. We met last year at name the conference or wherever the event take place. And I just want to come by, introduce myself, and kind of start there." That's how you would start. Most people, I would say, they may not remember you because as a practitioner or pharmacist, they may not remember all the students or residents they have met. But if you kind of give them a quick recap of what, where, when, how, it kind of refresh their mind. And then of course, start there and just see how the person respond. And then can do some icebreaker like, oh, how you like the meeting so far. And if you remember the details from the previous conversations, start talking about, last year, I know you were talking about you were transition over to a new job, or you were talking about starting a new project or start new initiative, whatever it was that you discussed, just kind of bring it up and follow up, and that person would be impressed, like, oh wow, you remember. And as the conversations goes on, just see how the momentum goes, and at the very end, just thank the person very candidly and ask for their business card again, and saying, I don't want to hold up too much of your time, as I know you have other people you want to talk to. Is it possible I have your business card to keep in touch? And most important thing now is that you want to keep in touch. So right after the meeting, if you have a lot of business cards that you collect from other individuals, just turn the business card around and jot down a really quick notes on the conversations, what are the main points, and then what do you want to follow with the person's on. And one important thing that you should do is put the date that you want to follow up. This will give you a deadline to follow with the person. After a networking or conferences, I know you tend to have other things that you have to follow up on, so things get busy. So what I do is I put a date on the business card when I should follow up. If you are more tech savvy, you can connect with that person on their social media immediately. Just pull out your phone, be like, I would love to connect with you, and just click on LinkedIn, for example, is a great professional social media site that you can connect. And then put on your calendar, electronic calendar, and said, follow up with Dr. Nguyen by X date. So, and put a reminder to make sure you email the person. So this is how you can continue that conversation without feeling awkward or you didn't really know how to approach them. But I would definitely do your best to follow up. It's better to follow up and never to follow up, instead of like, I wanted to follow with you, but I forgot. It doesn't sound as good as, oh yes, it's been a while, but I want to make sure that I keep in touch with you. I hope you guys find that helpful. For those that are watching, you have other tips, please post it below. And for those that who are in the situations and had it before, kind of share your thoughts on what you've done in the past. And I think with this, I will close it out. Thank you. Look forward to the next series.